Hello everyone, my name is Titus Miller, and today we're going to talk about what my year has been like. So, it is about 2 hours till midnight, 2 hours until the new year, and before it gets here, I decided to just kind of do a recap and review of the 2015 year for me. It started out a little crazy. Started out in December. I told Union College that I wasn't going to return there, that I wasn't going back to school. So I dropped out of college at that point, and in January I moved to Texas. This was my first time being kind of out in the real world, you could say. It was crazy. I thankfully was able to stay with my friend and her family there, and it took me a little while to get a job. It's kind of strange. I was just walking around. I stopped in Home Goods kind of on a whim and was like, hey, do you guys have an application? And lo and behold, they did have an opening. So I was able to get hired there, and I worked there for about 3 months. Unfortunately, it was really part-time work. Like, I was only getting 2 days a week, maybe 3 hours each day, and it was a 35-minute drive both ways to Fort Worth. And I don't know. It wasn't worth it in the end because most of my money went to, phone and gas and everything. So I'm not going to go into any details as to why I was in Texas. That's kind of like a private matter, but the reasons that I was there no longer became a reason, so I decided there was nothing there for me. Thankfully my parents were in Texas for a Pathfinder thing. So I was able to get a ride with them back to Michigan. And this was in April. Yeah, somewhere like April 15. So I moved back to Michigan with my parents. This is where I am currently. Once I was there, we live in the middle of nowhere. There's no one here, really, and there's not really a lot of job opportunities either. So I searched in the town I live in and wasn't finding anything. I went to a bigger town about 20 minutes away, wasn't finding anything. So this has been like maybe 2 or 3 months after I had moved here. So I was getting a little worried because nothing was happening. My money was running out. So finally I decided to go to Holland, which is about 45 minutes from where I live, and search there. I did a little bit searching. Another on a whim thing, I went into MC Sports and asked if they had an application, and they actually had an opening as well. So I was hired there, and I believe that was September or October, one of those months. And that's where I've been working ever since. I actually really love working there. What I mainly do is I cashier, and I do whatever projects around the cashier's register, whatever around there that I can do. I fold a lot of clothes. Most of my time is spent refolding clothes that customers have looked at or whatever. But I enjoy it. I like working in retail. On Black Friday, I actually did work, and I decided I was kind of down at this point because I didn't have my own vehicle, and I was kind of, getting back into saving a little bit of money, but I'd kind of given up on the idea of having a vehicle for quite a while, so I decided to buy myself a Christmas present, which I purchased a snowboard. It was on sale on Black Friday at work, and I was like, hey, this is a random purchase. I don't normally do stuff like that, but I purchased a snowboard, and I'm hoping to go soon as there's enough snow on the ground. And 2 or 3 weeks ago, some family friends that are close to us, they actually, it's crazy because they actually gave me their vehicle, which such a blessing. I cannot stress how much I am so glad that I now have a vehicle, because as soon as I got a vehicle, as soon as I got it insured and registered, I went and applied to some more jobs, and I'm actually in the hiring process for a second job already, and that happened within like 3 days. So I'm going to get a second job, which is going to be a ton more hours, and it's just great, because now I'm going to be able to save up more money, be able to do some more things for myself, which I haven't really done a lot of things for myself in 2015. So yeah. So that's pretty much where we are now. I'm still working at MC Sports. I applied to Burger King, and hopefully that will go through very soon. I'm hoping to eventually move to Holland so I can be close to work. We'll see what happens. Who knows? So that's pretty much my 2015 year. It had a crazy start, and it's still kind of crazy because my life is kind of up in the air and everything, and I'm just starting to kind of put down concrete things and plans and stuff, and I'm getting more to where I can feel more independent, it's really nice. So that was my 2015 crazy year. I look forward to what 2016 has to bring. I have a feeling that it's going to be a good year. So, as always, have a great day, and see you next year. Pretty much half of the reason I'm making this video is just because of that thumbnail, not gonna lie.